na Kotoko abelisti players na omodi abetu dwa say sa players yi Kotoko kuo no ani omatna se edi nkomo ama yeja omukwan ama omakono sa amamre no de bonifa no sa kocha no da be ne bijai
a good practice
that be
the can surplus requirement surplus
rich sa kocha no boni be ka se enye prudent management minimum amesi aka ne twi se o de ba enhihye mu a
mfaso ni so
yes oh nana penka voice na oko mention and say no
awa
nana penka de no
mamemo
but me be say me make reference to ade bi
la fie chance no league cup no ne FA cup no ye hye ye ho bo sake be gini mi onu nyina de abekire yewura na so league ne de emu kwa ba no ya ye mfunso akakra bi na twe ye sa ye nti league ne de ye to so biansa na FA cup no ye teams ni njida no eno kra meka de kra cha league matches no na no ye 64 teams na no kwasi ada for kwasi yi na ye kwasi final match na ye prepare so na ne golden kicks for and a call finals no near shaka yewra boy ho wa high diama ye a dying 54 apartments enkola idem and mpanifo technical staff yi bi dem ye hwe ye koye ba ye didie o ma ye aduane anopa awia ani anumre ye sa sha se yewra na so boka ema 4.5 million Ghana cedis say ye fan to players na all per players
Ghana now open 4.5 million Ghana cedis for recruitment.
This is the head of the Kotoko management. And all country we are singing now say Osheka Yura Elbow Kotoko one. So I'm 54 apartments.
Players need the anopa.
Ewia enumre omo campaign omo ko omo ba odisa no mani nyina sa to nchen a yewura ma Kotoko team ne say 4.5 million Ghana cedis so omo find recruitment omo duru fie no ye boss aka ne nyina no omo ba ye no omo the FA Cup aba. Last time you were giving us details of Kotoko FA Cup no sika omo enya na okaka bo ene du sen
na I ran be semi memory set me I'm say around 180 or so
180
yeah 100 near preparation for
Africa no
and I
really 80,000
yes
rich say you run up a grako mensia na odi adanse e car open so ebo e o club no odi yamfa apartments ne de aka ni na to nchen. I want us to concentrate on the money you run up a car edi adanse say open so de my just for recruitment 4.5 million rich say a business na ya say memo 4.5 na say oje na odi kofa players ba na yewie season no na Kotoko entimi mbu akonta say yewie season no ye players no ye ntutu ye mu aye ni omu etutu ya ye manage omu say no we've been able to package these players and ye bo season ni wie no players are koto omu de anya hwekra no emu be emu miensa emu nan bi de obi the dollars bi aba say ni sa players no emoni mu aso mani enti ye ton omo amankofo no and that's out of the 4.5 million I GF for recruitment you know we are able to stand here and say ye top players papa you add value to them on the Kotoko platform and ye ton omumienu bomu no ye ton bomu no ebi mpa ye nya 10 million Ghana cedis ye de eba abedi adanse ebu akonta say ye adwuma papa. But you see the concentration and say opim so my 4.5 million say you find your recruitment omu free men share koya. Then the announcement is that Kotoko Eja we kwa Kotoko Eja we kwa Kotoko Eja we kwa Rich mi busao say a business now we are. Will you just go into your account, take money, stock your provision shop, and just find no money be gusto ni mo na otewa and also say chale me no man am go fire no ebi baba expire ebi kwa expire yeti me bonu don komi obi open no money bibia be yibi na ko no man no fako oh yes I dey wie ya no rich na the following day what's akọ bank
no ko iska
no what's akọ iska
no ko tuto niam
what's akọ for no man for na da begu shop nim yetna ho abe 8 months yanto na yesaba say no man no ebi expire bi kwa so be expire eti obi wa wo pe bibia drinks here be yibi na fako rich. Is that how we manage business? Enti sa amamre na wo Kotoko no da be ne bejai.
I think so almost counting systems is a problem.
Rich
Because okofa player ba a season. Na ye bo season we are also ja player no kwan a. Se me and abegis kan no mebu sans na ne player den na wo so okofa ne buy.
Rich
Just a season.
you see ABNM ko for refi. Last season yai Ogum Koba the first after the first season how many players na Kotoko mo ko almost okay na ko be 17 meboa. Now this season so start you already officially 5
Unofficial na my
and ko say in the last 2 seasons Kotoko allow on the average crowd be 20 players to go for free.
No one's the ground.
Debbie. And among these 20 players, Rich, some had even gone on to become national team players.
In Frederick Kasari.
Yes. National team players. And the media and me by Sa mamreno. Rich. I want to say a dim come. No matter the reasons in Jaja players in the coin, whether it is legitimate or not. Ya baba yensa na hobia Rich.
And so
I was say come wasam. I was say di won komo. She Rich say I can't even prudent management. Any say odi sika sope. Ekwa players 10 aba. Na ye be wie season no Rich. Na be mamu 5 akode. Then put the money together. Then buy quality players 5 pe. I want to say some players you move by the time you season again. And I say by the time I make some more con, na me throw on my disca papa be. To do sa wholesale purchase no. Na sebi manusu sumna so. Ebi ba be ye nwura de. Ene kenyan to boase. Na to kume bi. Na fa sika ne hyem. Rich enti say ukoto player 80,000. Ukofa player 70,000. Na ye wie na say omusa be kodia. Then take your time and go and buy 150,000 player. Take your time and go to Obi. Na kofa player bia or super cost $. Then you say plan or bra. This is top quality. And you're not sizable players and as a sizable number of players. Our Kotoko team nima or me quality players. So yes, they are rich. It is becoming too much. And say I start here this am come here. E ye ka because omo ko openso mo muska. Openso be mo muska. So almost last season almost 4.5. Until this is almost like what you're saying. And what is the returns? Returns in here.
Because the last season top player be 50,000. And I don't expect all the 50,000
exactly.
Yeah, best 60, 70.
Into what?
So what are
the returns? Sikana me the ma no. Okay, players no ya GFA Cup ya both season fine. And they're the most important thing in our club. But Obian himself football, apart from the sporting aspect, there's also a business aspect to it.
Sure.
And so a home come you didn't say. And now we just appreciate Wemaba. And you see, the media concentration is on the info. And the fella, why many more Mako, Matisse say, Webeko, Matisse, Everton, Matisse, Webeko. But can we go more deeper into the conversation and say, Sa Mamma Debia, your bosses, we are near listing, we move corner, we move a sound. And your prudent management.
Is that there be a better catch Chelsea? Is it Chelsea has to two players be? But I must look, Yashana be a Chelsea proper now, Yabima, our Cologne, near Ton, near Jiska. Because it be my uncle Freezer.
Be free,
and me feel said the scouting report on these players, you know. I said, Drew, maybe a question because who do you confirm player just a season? Now I can't just say player no one the young go free. How?
Me say Fiifi be me kana man no sia no unim. Problem ne say there is no business plan around your players now.
It's so bad.
That is the simple answer me to me the amount. There's no business plan around your players because saka business plan around now unim. Rich, ubet mako to player bi. The business plan will tell you the risk level. I work Okoto Rich Abakotokono. Then the business plan also the risk level say Rich Bar. Obet mama only one season. Okay, Sadia any player and yen Tonim road this way. And if say on your tip to last long Kotokodia. Any all bonano. We start packaging him. For club be a certain level now, you bet me at on alcohol. Near starting a pushing. Look, we need to have business plans around whatever decision we take in football.
Yes, I agree. Players about me to be disappointed.
Of course.
Say, a go fan free. I see. Oh, but where can you put all? But the man go free. At least 20, 30 minutes. But free need is too much. Coffee.
Rich, I think the problem of Kotoko senior down about players now. Anyhow, Kotoko I let it down in terms of marriage. I think that's any. So the house you and Kotoko see on my house a better run club than Kotoko.
Who reason is it? Best run club.
Better run between the two than Kotoko.
Okay, come on.
And I'll take it from over the last 5 years. Has have things to show. AB and the short stem Neoma in terms of say trophy next animal. But Hearts have a certain problem to show. They have a business center to show. Kotoko has nothing to show. Barring caps now. Over South Africa, and there is no guarantee so we're successful over there. And maybe Debiayeka Nipa na say ye Kotoko adwuma no eswa tomato man ye adwuma no.
IMC no.
Because Ogume free IMC ne so Ebeka James Akwasi Apia, Mr. James Akwasi Apia, Babeka Nhyira and Newa Penkra. These are the two people. Rich. These two persons. Omumba ko di muntintin mami ko 4 players ne buy a crowd. Only in the list of facts loading man, Rich, you ko 4 players to be as early as January. Me metina ha ka sen bi say. So we are Jumera. Na every year be a yen sakinipa just a recruitment no and a nipa hwe ni ma recruitment. There's a problem there.
We know you are 100%. That's a question.
So at the 18 years now, Emma Ogum any Coach James Okasiapia did a 20-player wholesale change. Then in January added more. Kotoko Intimi Angeligo. Kotoko Edgy FA Cup that was crappy in the final. Unless you are telling me all of a sudden we agree that the penalty was a clear penalty. It's crappy. In fact,
even some Kotoko fans
for large parts of the game, Kotoko were outplayed by golden kicks.
It's true.
Take Kotoko's performance 2 seasons ago. It was worse than this. Kotoko and Jacob 2 seasons ago. So the running of the club in terms of capacity. See, MOB and wrong. Here and now you are a representation of what you call so. It's in a Jumano, as soon as I ceremonial, he would have to delegate a lot of those jobs. And was here and Ankasa at 229 on Ankasa Pesoko Buano. Because it is big. And can you maybe one man? He is supposed to sit, reports, gets his decks, reviews the reports, delegates. But because people have come to do the Kotoko job, about you too political in the past, to the extent say you rank that stance across say Mokramo bed, Jumano Krana, away, wait to me, we are coming, wait to me, we are coming to unim. Let's just go this way. But that is also in itself affecting the running of the club. And yes, now Kotoko has been run well in the last 3-4 years. You can't convince me, say, when a head coach of the club is also the same person that's in the management level and doesn't bring results, it's a well-run club. You can't convince me, say, when the coach gets sacked, yeah, let me tell you a critical example of why I'm telling you Kotoko is the well-run club. Lawyer Safuduku Esquire, Mamikan Safuduku Esquire. Uti any voice no boy. He says that Kotoko brought in Abdul Karim Zeto to be the interim coach, and then the bigger picture is to go into a sporting role later. But according to him, Nhyira Sisa. So what was Kotoko's plan? Kotoko need plan. Kotoko didn't have a plan. Because if they did, they would have stuck to the plan. So then what is it?
Along the line,
okay, it's one of the best new sporting director, no?
Maybe
Johnny will come back.
More in mind.
Which you see?
And I become netting come on.
Not to take anything away from Coach Karim Zito. Me personally, Fiifi Manfred, I don't think Coach Karim Zito takes Kotoko to the next level where they want to get to. Sporting reasons on the field of play. No disrespect to the man. Well achieved. FA Cup, Africa. Dove my heart out for him. But winning as a player. Top job. But in the little that Coach Karim Zito has garnered, the experience, no, he was a perfect person for a sporting role. You don't make decision out of impulse. So Ababe say 2-3 games into any SRD and Kenny sporting director. What shall you FA Cup and the coach Karim Zito? Babe coach and Kasamai. No, that is not the mark of a well-run club. It is as plain as it is. That is not the mark of a well-run club. Rich, let me say something. Nipo Marani Kokoko in the last 5 years, they don't need Opimswo to give them huge sums of money to build something in the caliber of Pobiman. And you say Opimswo Frewan Kasau. The brand Opimswo should have been leveraged to bring in money to build places like that.
And then I'm in
so for me, my conclusion, no.
Okay.
Say, it is because Kotoko has not been well run in the last few years. And you're clear. You dilly-dally for a long time. Haas is a better run club than Kotoko. As it stands now.
As a normal. Your boss is you may be caught. And Kofabimna, you may be caught. Your boss is you the same place. What is this?
Any business person be our best side on a Juma Pamo.
It's too bad. It's too bad.
But my 2 minutes we never has fill on Tuja.
Okay. What Mommy done 1 minute.
Yes, what really happened with Ouattara? Okay, that is. Unse NCC by election, but there's still leadership of NCC. Which say nay, say has a change you Ouattara, say on your head coach be ma NCC pressure.
Supporters, no.
Yes, and your board evaluation.
Evaluation, no.
They did it and they thought say you be season, no. The year now Ouattara started picking on. So money we in the contract because now kind of 1 year. But the NCC said no. And Rich, so what shall since I took by Nijumedia Odias has board chairman no. One of the biggest problem when the supporters say untie. So this time around, Togbe wanted to listen to the NCC for no. And see, when they started bringing in the pressure, I said, Any kwasa Watara e continue no. And also okay. Me a penny. Me who say Jabia soba. It's my men from NCC. So in the event they are able to convince me why Watara shouldn't continue, then we bring in someone quick. So the first meeting has a year. So me a contingency plan. Say in case many NCC for engaging Watara was Maswa. They spoke to Maswa and gave him proposal. Oh, Max, a bit much you can say, a bit my say. And to steady now am I feedback. Me come into details, but Rich. When Maswa got back to House of Folk, has a evaluation of Maswa feedback was that as the demands and no maybe are all panel. Was Roma Omo. So they had to switch to option 2, which was ND Masud Didi Dramani Ebayeno. When to be Ankasankasa and Masud Didi Dramani Edim Komo. And Obio ni Masudi Didi Dramani Biano. Rich, some Masudi Dramani every room with Toba, he will come out as the head coach. Yes. Yes, meticulous. That is the right word. Or the Google people so or show normal. Togo so persadian. Not convince him to bring Watara. On Togo Penkofwa. They can write their opinion, they can defend it. The book better to him. And when Togo spoke to Maswood was able to convince Togo. And now, I say, and a side of a fan. Until now, pay Watara co training. But not to be a bookie NCC meeting at 10 o'clock. Omuye meeting now, the NCC insisted and were able to convince Togo why they have to change Watara. And the man quickly, Omufre, Coach did money over signed 2 years and up a year. And now I know Kase, no, and a has, and Chebia, they will confirm him. Set on the head coach in Rich. That is what is happening.
3220 A3581 A3582 A3583. Hello. Hey, what's your maso? Hello.
Champion Ricardo.
Danke.
Danke ni mdo du jina hili. Wait, JFK yana chama de ko kwa. Aso foko Masud Didi Dramani e good papa de maye. Maybe a technical director ko munyu ntu baby. No ma Watara nkomi krom no nkonko home. So anaze benya ya under 17 for no. Na wakoka dombo che